In this video, I'm going to show you about how to draw using arcs. Now you have to be aware that on our grid system, when we're working with degrees of the circle, 0 starts here on the right-hand side of the horizontal line. And 90 would be straight down, 180 would be on the left side of the horizontal line, 270 would be straight up, bringing this back to 360. So let's do a little bit of playing with this. If I'm doing complex numbers, I like to use a protractor. I just remember that this is 0. This is actually starting at 180. So if I want to count up from here, I would add whatever this top number is. Let's say I wanted to draw to the 50 point to 180. So 50 plus 180 would be 230. So we're going to draw that angle. And so I've already started here in my program. My program is working with arcs, and I've set it to a size of 500 by 500. When I'm learning a new programming language, the first time I see a line, in this case the first time I've drawn with an arc, I try to put in the formula above it. So I'm actually working with an arc object which will let me pass in various parameters. The initial x coordinate, the initial y coordinate, the width, the height, the radians with the start angle, and the radians with the end angle. So let's try a few of these. We're going to put in an arc, and we're going to put it right in the center, 250, 250, and we're going to make it a true circle that it's based off of. So we're going to make the height 200, we're going to make the width, we're going to make width 200, we're going to make the height 200, and then my radians, I want to start at 180 degrees, so I'll type in radians 180, and I said I wanted to go to up 50 degrees from that, so I'll have radians 230, and then I'm going to test it. Oops, and I do that all the time. I need my extra closing parenthesis because I have an open parenthesis right there. And there we go. Now I can add more arcs here. I can start them at different places. We can almost copy the same thing, but let's play with it. Let's do an arc starting at 300 and 300. Let's make the circle bigger. Let's make it 300 and 300 because, well, that's a good number. And radians. This time I'm going to try and draw it from the upward 90-degree angle, which would be 270, all the way back to 0. And I'm doing this on purpose because it doesn't necessarily work the way that you think it would. So I'm going to try and send it back to 0. I said try. And let's see what happens. Nothing. That's because when we're starting drawing at 270, we actually want to put this one as 360. Because you would just start counting again if you've already looped it once. So that will actually let it draw. So that's something you have to be aware of.